horsepower. But guys, we are now at the property. Let's go ahead and check this out. If I'm not mistaken, this car could have been sitting here for over 40 years. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video from Backyard Boys. If you guys are new to this channel, go ahead and lightly tap that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications, and don't forget to show your support by smashing that like button. This video is very exciting. We got some new property, and we're gonna do a race between a couple of cars. So stay tuned for this video. I'm trying to get past the intro as fast as I can. Go ahead, and if you want to support the channel, copy yourself some M2 merch. It's gonna be the second link down below. Let's get on with this video. So guys, before we start off with the video, I wanted to introduce you guys to a little awesome OBD2 diagnostic app, which is just a connector here, but the program is on your phone. Let's go ahead and connect it. I'll show you guys some awesome features. So we are currently inside a F87 2018 M2, which I actually rebuilt this one in particular on my channel, which is the reason why I'm wearing the legendary merch that basically brought me to where I am, because this is the first car that blew up on my channel. Here we have the Carly connector. It is super simple and super sleek. Go ahead and slide that open. We got ourselves an OBD2 connector. I like that little feature. Let's get this thing connected and pop up the app on our phone. So we are now inside the Carly app. It's very simple here. Press on connect, and it does everything for you by itself. We're gonna skip to when it's connected. So now it says you are now ready to start, and insights about your car. So since this is a brand new car, it's mileage fraud very low, but it has all these awesome features. So like the mileage fraud, that for me is a big thing, because when you're buying a car with low miles, you never know if the miles are rolled back or anything like that. So just to confirm on that, it makes you feel more confident about the car, and it has a bunch of features. Let's go ahead and go back into the features. Boom. Right here we are on the features. Health diagnostics, live data. One thing I like about this app right off the bat is the fact that you can work on it while the car is running. That way you're not killing your car battery or anything when you're doing any kind of coding. For me, the most amazing thing is the coding. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff: service resets, battery resets, like anything you really need. OBD functions, so you can check your check engine light, you can scan your airbag codes, everything. So with me, like coding on this car in particular, I coded the fact of when you start the car up in the morning, it has a cold start feature, and it's just obnoxiously loud. You guys can hear the car right now. Listen, the car is really loud, and on cold start is literally 10 times louder. That's one thing I completely turned off, coded, and now my neighbors are friendly once again. Now that we got this whole entire screen loaded up, we got 11 ECUs that can be coded. So press OK. It shows you what, information. Press OK, and right here we got a bunch of features. That's not even it though. Watch this. Press on the FEM, so that's the light module, I'm guessing. Read out the FEM, and now once this all loaded up, by the way, if you do code your car and you want to return it, there's no risk of anything, because it successfully creates a backup of what you need just in case you do something wrong. Press OK, and now we have the stop function. You got a bunch of stuff here, and one awesome feature is this. So the side marker brightness, right? And then you have angel eye brightness, medium, very high. You can turn up the brightness of your angel lights. Another thing, on E92 chassis, when you install LED front halos, you do need to code the fact of them not flickering. When you turn off with this Carly app, you can do absolutely anything. I don't have too much time, but with this app, you can track live stats, you can unlock hidden features with the car, and just in general, it's very fun to browse around and see all the stuff you can do with this app. There's an exhaust flap. You can open the exhaust flap, leave that thing permanently open. You can also reset service intervals and a bunch more things. So it's definitely worth the money. So go ahead and go down into the link below. It's gonna be the first link. Cop yourself one of these Carly connectors, because the money spent on this is gonna be way less than the money saved while using this. So with that being said, let's go ahead and continue with the video and race the M2 versus the RS3. Listen to the exhaust note. Guys, so we have officially arrived in Mexico, and before we start doing any racing, any kind of pulls, I wanted to introduce the cars to you. On the right of me, we have a 2018 BMW M2, which is Stage 2 by Bootmod 3. On the left of me, we have a 2019 Audi RS3, which just has an intake, but it is fully stock. I honestly don't know who's gonna win. We're not gonna really do any kind of pulls from 0 to 60 or 0 to 100, because we clearly know that the RS3 will launch on a rear-wheel drive, you know, all-wheel drive over a rear-wheel drive all day of the week. I want you guys right now to go ahead and comment down below and see which one might win, because you guys may be left by surprise, and I'm curious myself. Don't be looking at the hood gaps because both the hoods are open. Let me show you guys a little bit of the engine bay on the M2. Hopefully it's not dirty. And we do have a, what is that? Arma intake over here. We got a charge pipe, we got down pipes, and just in general, it's kind of a sleeper in the engine bay, but this sucker rips. Let's go ahead and go down to the RS3 engine bay, and voila. We got a carbon fiber engine cover, which does nothing absolutely for performance, but we have a CTS intake, which just gives us louder blow-off valve noises and a little bit more, as my fans like to say, hot air into the engine, potentially losing horsepower. I don't really think so. And if it does lose at least, or if it does lose any horsepower, I'll take it for the sounds. The sounds are beautiful. Let's give it some exhaust sounds and then start doing some pulls. Let's go ahead and get these both suckers into sport mode, get that traction control into sport mode, and see what it is. Comment down below. I'm curious. Let's get it. Well, to my surprise, I was blown away. Honest opinion, like, what'd you think? Who would win? Like, legit, like, no.
I mean, the M2 is tuned, so
it's tuned. No biased decisions. Let's go real and honest. I personally thought that M2 is gonna walk the RS3. Personally, that's what I thought. We have not raced. That was our first pulls. Whew, that was crazy. Honestly, I was just surprised because we launch at about 40. And it's like a tie. I just get a little edge on launch because this thing maybe has like a millisecond like delay on launch, but I launch and then it's like tie after like 80, 90. Yeah, I just
it just starts walking. The RS3 starts walking them too after that. So
it's, I don't know why, it's bone stock. It's bone stock.
That carbon fiber engine cover, bro, I'm telling you.
It has a ton of horsepower. But guys, we are now at the property. Let's go ahead and check this out. There's been a little bit of clearing here, but I did not want to reveal the property just yet because I don't want to reveal it and then say build a shop 5 or something months later down the road. So since we are much closer to where we are at, we have a temporary driveway in. This was not here whatsoever. It's gonna be wider, it's gonna be better, but this is what we have for temporary. Let's go inside and take a scoop at the property and potentially the next BackYardBoyz shop. And
headquarters.
Headquarters and something much better than a tent. Control. Now that we got past the high level security over here, let me tell you guys a little backstory as we walk into the property. So we got this property just about, I'm gonna say guesstimate about 6 months ago, maybe 5, somewhere around there.
Yeah, it's around winter time.
Around winter time, and all of this, as you can see, is cleared now. But all of this had trees and there was no room to drive a car, to drive an ATV or anything in here. And with a property, it's much different than a car, let's say, rebuild or anything different, because a lot of it takes time for paperwork and just a bunch of head work, making sure that the property does not have any wetlands. I'm telling you guys, we're in Mexico, there's races going on here. So that is why I haven't revealed this just yet, but it is very, very exciting. We got this area cleared out because this is where the shop is gonna be. It's gonna be over here, the shop. We're estimating and we're hoping for a 60 by 40, but the future will tell how big the shop is gonna be. And this is just a very rough draft. We have a ton more clearing. There's gonna be a house on that side of the property. This property lot is not small whatsoever. It is almost 5.5 acres. It's 5.37 to be exact. All residential, super nice land, and no wetlands whatsoever. Everything is buildable. Everything is awesome. Just I was ecstatic. We got a super good deal on the property. We started logging the wood already, getting it stored away for the winter with all the extra wood that we had cut up. But let's go ahead and browse the property a little bit. We started, like I told you guys, we started acquiring equipment. We got a skid steer. We got a couple of tools just to start clearing, just to get the momentum of the property moving. And I cannot be more excited. And I'm very, very, very happy to build a shop and be able to create amazing, much better lighting, and just in general, phenomenal content. Let's do some browsing and some exploring. We already got my brother's truck sitting here because he's a long hauler, so he's out for like a month. And yeah, we built a little temporary shop right here just to store the tools. Jeez, there's so much racing. So we built a little temporary shop right here just to store tools, you know, little tractors or whatever, just for the time being. Put our hammers, put our tools, or you know, whatever we're building at the time. This is just temporary. It's most likely gonna go down, or might be just a storage or something cool. Let's go check out a couple of builds that might be on the property that were already here. So this path over here, we already cleared it out. I mean, kind of. We cleared it out with the skid steer. We just rammed right through it, and let's go check it out. So guys, check this thing out, man. What are we saying? A little rust to riches restoring or what? I have no idea what car this is, but there is already one car on the property. There's another one behind it right over there, but it's gonna be a little bit hard to access, and we're gonna be clearing all this stuff pretty soon. So stay tuned with the videos. We're gonna be start doing a lot of work on the property. This is gonna be very exciting and something new for us. One thing I want to point out with this car right here, let me show you guys something. So come over back here, and now take a look at this plate. Take a look at this plate. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is 1988, May 1988 plates. That is crazy. If I'm not mistaken, this car could have been sitting here for over 40 years. That's crazy. Let's go further into the property, and there's a couple more builds. Yo, check this one out right here. This thing is all disgusting. Flipped upside down, and it's chopped in half. It's crazy. Let me see this. Look inside there. Oh man, we got seat belts. Maybe L&D can rebuild those. And we got another one. Look at this thing. I'm actually really excited to start clearing all this stuff. Go ahead and stick the camera in there, dude. I think there's someone sleeping there. There might be someone sleeping there, no?
No, not tonight.
Ah, sick. But yo, look how deep the property goes that way. You see that? There's still a little trail. Let me walk the trail to show you. activities, guys. In my head, I am envisioning a new BackYardBoyz headquarters or something very fun. I'm thinking to do like a little dirt bike track here. I'm thinking to do a shop here and maybe a drift pad. I'm not sure just yet. To be a Ford antique truck. Our skidster got some hands on it. Doesn't really look like a truck anymore. You guys may be looking at all of this and saying, dang, that's a lot of work. But for me, it's dang, am I excited. I got a dream right over here and I envisioned it, and it's now time to put it right over there. That is a short little interview for you guys, or like a little walk around of the property. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for all the updates on this thing. I'm not sure when the next video is going to come out, but I think we're going to get a skid steer here pretty darn soon. Start getting more things cleared, and we've filed paperwork and things like that, so we're figuring things out to get that shop built hopefully pretty soon. Now let's go back home, and on the way home I'm going to actually sit in the RS3 and see what I can do with the M2. So we were just at the local gas station and we found out some very good news. Completely unexpected, but it's pretty darn cool. So look down here, we got some fat tire marks. Not too horrible right now. There's gonna be much more, I'll tell you that much. So apparently, you see how straight that road is? Look, this goes on. And then if you look backwards here, it goes on and on and on all the way. So this actually, look at this. Look at this. Bro, this is like a mile away from our property. Look at all these tire marks. So apparently there's a perfect quarter mile right here. A perfect straight quarter mile. That is actually insane because that was really unexpected. Look at these tire marks. I mean, they're not like crazy.
They're there.
They're there, and look how far they go out. Like the tire marks go and go and go. It's pretty darn crazy. Let's actually record a quarter mile right now, or what?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. See what I got. I'm guessing they like meet up right here, you know?
It's a perfect little meetup spot right here.
Perfect little meetup spot. Run some quarter miles in Mexico. All right, we're pulling up to our little drag strip over here. Let's go ahead. Everything's ready for a launch. We're gonna have way too much fun. This road is perfect. I see some quarter miles in some fast cars very soon. Actually, stay tuned guys. We're gonna have a humongous update on the RS3, and this RS3 here may or may not have a ton of horsepower. So stay tuned for that. And now let's go ahead and actually start racing the M2 and the RS3 back to the house. I'm gonna be driving the RS3 this time, and we'll see if the results are different. Because yes, the driver varies a lot. I'm not a professional driver, but I can smack gears pretty darn good. The M2 is a manual, this one here is a DSG. So let's go. I am inside the RS3, and I put the thing on dynamic and I put the transmission into sport mode, and that's how I'm gonna be racing. I'm gonna stomp the gas pedal at 2 count. Why? Because this car has a little second delay. I'll show you. Ready? I stomp. You can see that 1.5, maybe even 1.5 second delay. So I'm gonna stomp it on 2, and he has no boost lag. We're gonna start off at the same time. and hopefully we get some good times. The transmission here knows much better than me, so let's give it a shot. Are you in Sport Plus?
Yep.
All right, let's do a 20 roll. I honk, you honk?
You honk.
Speechless. I'm just speechless. That voice crack though. No, but I don't know. We did so much pulls. I can say one thing, at lower RPM, I guess my car just launches off just a hair millisecond faster. His car launches off a hair millisecond. Oh, this guy. Here. Traction control wasn't off, yeah? Huh? Traction wasn't fully off?
It was, I was the second.
Anyways, rolling highway, he launches a bit faster because I think he has less boost lag. And I guess the final results are tie up until about 90, and then RS3 starts edging away. Very impressive, very impressive. Audi RS3, you have done me well. This is you stock so far. Wait, it's gonna have some mods. Trust me on that one, guys. It's gonna be a ton faster than it is now. I'm ready to show you guys some events of going to races, drag races, actual ones, and that'll be pretty sick. Guys, just for the giggles, we're gonna do a little launch. I'm gonna give him a head start. You ready? Go. You ain't gonna launch on me, I'll tell you that. Well, we have come to the end of the day, and it is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, kind of vlog style, and just showing you guys the new property. Trust me, we're gonna have a lot more content. The new property is gonna be absolutely epic. We're gonna build a shop there eventually. You know, if everything goes well, I don't know exactly what tomorrow, you know, has in plan for us, but if everything goes well, we'll build a shop there. And I thank you guys so much for all the love and support. If you guys want to support the channel, please cop yourself one of these hoodies down below. It will be the second link right after the Carly, you little adapter thing. Also copy yourself one of those. It is extremely handy, and trust me, it will save you money. And you guys saw the results. That is it for now. Smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to smash that like button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.